Ooh, it's a good feeling when one of your theories gets closer and closer to being confirmed, but of course, spoiler alert if you haven't read up to this chapter, then scroll on, guys. So the final panel in this chapter has given me everything but the exact confirmation of what I've been thinking is going to happen. I've been theorizing for a minute now that Gunko was going to find a way to capture Colin, and in doing so, get Colin back to Marijois, which would trigger Scopper Gabon potentially joining the Straw Hats for a small amount of time. He's not the next member or anything like that, and them heading back to Marijois. This particular incident is going to kick off the entire war at Marijois, and from that point on, pretty much all of our players enter the fray. And this even gives us a potential moment for Luffy to be linking up with the revolutionaries once they make it back to Marijois. Now, of course, it's going to take them some time to get back there because they're so far into the new world right now. But during their travels, that gives us perfect amounts of time to see what the revolutionaries have been up to now that they find out that the Holy Knights have in fact made a move. Because we know that's all Dragon's waiting for, right? So the real question that will make or break this theory is, how strong is Gunko specifically, and are these 4 Straw Hats enough to do anything about it? Now, if we're being completely honest, if it was a straight-up fight between Gunko and these 4 Straw Hats, I think they could win. Jinbei obviously being the strongest, then Brook, then Nami specifically with Zeus, and then Usopp will be yelling the whole time. But genuinely, if it was a straight-up fight, I think Gunko would definitely lose this one. I'm imagining that Gunko is not one of the strongest of the Holy Knights, but at the same time, being a Holy Knight, Gunko must be some level of formidable. But the thing is, the Holy Knights don't fight fair. We've obviously seen that from Elbaf already. So I think Gunko's just going to snag Colin and get the heck out of Dodge. We're not even going to get a chance for these 3.5 to fight. Gunko's smart enough to just take care of the mission and get the heck out of there. At most, I think we'll see 1 or 2 panels of struggle, but I think Colin himself is going to freak out because of his inexperience, and he's going to mess up whatever formation these Straw Hats get into, and Gunko's going to be able to snag him real quick and fly right on out of there. From this point on, I feel like Jinbei might take over the helm of this ship since he is the helmsman, and he will start flying after Gunko. And this could mean that this group of Straw Hats goes back to Marijois before the monster trio does, because they're all busy dealing with Loki and all of his shenanigans right now. Oda absolutely loves to split up the Straw Hats, and this is a huge way to do it. Guys, I know it's not confirmed, but I really do think this is about to happen. And we've been talking about this as a community for a hot minute now. But if you want a more in-depth breakdown of this entire chapter and some other theories, I have a long-form video over on the Red Play Button app. We do streams every Friday at 5 p.m. Eastern Standard Time going over these new chapters. And of course, we've got a Discord and all that stuff in the bio too. Come hang out with us. We'll see you guys there. And of course, let me know what you think about this theory in the comments.